Case in point, Keith Urban. Yeah, we'll keep this. It's not perfect, but in the dark, no companion is fine. Keith Rural is better. I love him in that movie, The Rural Juror. We have Cleansing Wildfires. Pog. The Rural Juror is a surprisingly hard movie title to say. That's the joke! That's the joke. Alright, so if we get turn 2 TKS, which is what they've set up for here, it's not my favorite. Turn 2 TKS into turn 3 Smashy Lad would be rough. Not unbeatable. Yeah. On closer inspection, I'm wearing loafers. It's red Eldrazi. It's a little pog display here. I see they are make most excellent pog champ play. Well, thanks, Tobaggin. Did you think you'd see Monorail Eldrazi? I did not. I think I let them take the Wrenn and Six here. Because if they play a TKS post-combat and take my creativity, I'm in bad shape. What is the math percentage on chance to hit time warp effects on average per Velomachus spins? Well, I'm glad you asked. Oh, wait. I had a link to this. There we go. If you check that article, which I just linked in the chat, I did some math with a hypergeometric calculator. So, assuming 48 cards in deck, which is pretty standard when you go all in on your Velomachus on turn 4. Here's your percent chances to hit based on the number of time warps in the deck. Obviously, the correct way to get the right number is to run the numbers when you're doing it. Obviously, there are some situations in which, you know, that's just a kind of a pain in the ass. And realistically speaking, it was in the article to demonstrate that it's like, it's not terribly unlikely for you to flat out win on turn 4 if all the time warps are in your deck. So in this case, we're on 6 with 46 cards in library. One's going to get pulled out and turned into the Emrakul, or not turned into the Velomachus. So we're going to be at 45 cards in library. But relatively speaking, we're going to have a 56% chance to hit the first time warp here. Not super high, but if we hit the first one, we're basically locked to win because of all the time warps in my hand. Also, there's value in having a 5/5 in play. Just saying. 5/5 flying, vigilance, haste. All right, so we take the win here. There was no extra time warp in that set, so we're not going to shuffle before we attack. This is an important way to game the system a little bit, so I know for sure there are 6 non-time warp cards on the bottom of my library. Score! Little things add up. Little things add up, Toboggan, especially when you're going to play a deck like this where you're just spinning a wheel. So that's a Savor. Doesn't matter which one of these I play. They've seen them all. So we'll take a Time Warp turn first. You're deterministically dead, opponent. Again, we did not grab... we did not draw a Time Warp. All right, so here we hit a Bolt, so it's just over now, even though we had another attack in us anyway, so... Okay, so they are a Blood Moon deck. They're also pretty bad against Emrakul. Oh no, they're not. They play Obligator. We want to stay on turns against Obligator. I'll grab Cleansing Wildfire though, because it's really good against the. Maybe Nahiri is a stretch too far. No. This is a really tough. Obligator makes this super awkward. You don't, Toboggan. You have to keep track. So you could go into the log and see in what order you played the spells. So let's say the turn order is active player, or sorry, AB, A for me, B for my opponent, right? So the turn order goes A, B, A, B, A, B. So if it's my turn, it's an A. If you take an extra turn, that adds an A in front of the next B, right? So the turn order is now A, B. That turn knows whether it's a turn where you're skipping the untap or not. So let's say that's A and A prime. If you play a second turn spell, it's going to actually go A double prime, then A prime. Right? So the first turn spell you cast, that turn is going to happen after the second turn spell that you cast. So if you play Savor and then Time Warp, you get an untapped turn, then a non-untapped turn, and vice versa. Okay, so Bolt is, yeah, no, we got to keep that. I think Teferi actually might not be so good here. It's going to be a tough matchup to sideboard for. Wrenn and Six is like good, but it's not great. Gosh, this is a really tough one. Yeah, it's very good to know for paper play. Likely you'll have a judge called, like, when it comes up, because people just will be like, I don't know, like, let's check with a judge. Which is fine. That's totally their right. Gosh, this is so tough. It's so hard to go for exactly instant speed creativity. All right, let's just, like, kind of fade the Blood Moon, maybe. I don't think that makes sense on the draw, but that's what I'm going to do because I can't figure out what else to do here. Can I hover over Time Warp? No, but I can do this for you. How did you like Spiral? Well, Spiral made sense in the metagame in which it was being played, if that makes sense. Spiral doesn't make sense anymore. Spiral was about a metagame, right? What does that have to do with anything, Bacon? I'm not sure I understand what... Yeah, after this one. So I don't think it's a totally... Yeah, exactly. Not after all these. So if you take an extra turn after this one... Hold on. For someone that plays Wrenn and Six, would you uptick to get a land out of graveyard first or play land first? It depends, PKU for all. Yeah, the current turn is always this turn. And basically, my explanation before covered this without actually using the words on the card, because I think the words on the card could easily be misconstrued. That's why I explained it in excruciating detail the way I chose to. That wasn't just for fun. Like that. You savor, then time warp if you want to untap early. Right, exactly. All I explained was what you get when you do it in way XYZ. I never said one way is better than another or why you would choose to do it. So I have my next land drop. I don't want to tap off Remand yet, and I don't want to give them the Matter Reshaper. Yeah, it's part of being a judge and a streamer to like know how to explain stuff, Bacon. I just have more practice with it, maybe. I kind of want the white mana. I guess I get the other Triome. Yeah. Well, and the thing is, I've never actually had a single situation ever in my Magic career so far where it's been relevant. It has never been relevant to me to choose like, this way I'll get the untap turn and then the non-untap turn. Unless I did it yesterday while I was going infinite with Wrenn and Six. No, that was just, I could play one or the other, and then on the next turn I would either get to or not get to untap, which that's not really the same thing. I didn't mean to play the Wrenn and Six this turn. I hope I get away with it. Okay, they didn't hit the third land, which is great. Stomp my Wrenn and Six is fine because I have another one. Modern Country is so weird, man.
Just give him one of these.
Thanks for the follow there, Tony Bag of Donuts. Wrenn and Six should start at 2 loyalty. Yeah, probably. Man, I needed to find a Arid Mesa. Or a Prismari Command. I think I'm supposed to play Teferi plus Teferi and make a crab. Have the ability to make a dwarf play a bolt. And just hope that they don't just go like all burn spells at Teferi. If they have an Obligator and a land. They need to draw one more land. So if they have an Obligator and a land, they can steal my crab or my dwarf. But then we block and we bolt. Teferi gets hit. But that means they're not casting the Blood Moon and we win next turn anyway. Okay. Oh, I know Phoenix. I know. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't thinking that stops them from obligating it. Yeah. But the most important thing is like, yeah, once they go to combat, this is like super easy. I think I'm just gonna play the Hard Evidence to block the Reshaper. I'm definitely gonna do that because I do want to have the option of fetching the island in case something goes sideways here. It is not likely that they can both play Blood Moon and shoot Teferi, so they're not going to be able to Blood Moon me here. So now the biggest danger is like Thought Not Seer grabbing my Velomachus, but that's not really dangerous because we're almost on Remblem, and Remblem should win this game. Even if we get Blood Moon, we should be okay. Unless you could be someone better, Jen and I. Batman, classic example. If you could be Batman, maybe choose to be Batman. Oh, Invisible Crab. Oh, he's back. Boom, boom, ding. Also, Phoenix, just so you know, Velomachus is not dead. Just went home. No, but seriously, yesterday I was on the bubble for 5-0 with this deck, with this almost exact deck list. I think it might be this exact deck list. And recently I ran 2 different 4-1s, and then a 2-3, but the 2-3 included playing against Burn, and Amayashi Red, which... Chalice. Am I just saying this upstairs? Yeah. Oh, that's cute. They're gonna... They're not? Are you or aren't you? The hell was that? No, don't. No. Oh, dismember. Okay, sure. Oh no, I'll never find another dwarf token. How? Right. No. I mean, I get it, Phoenix, but Lord have mercy. So if I savor here, well, so the biggest problem is that if they Blood Moon me, I need blockers for. I think I'm supposed to savor here just to get an extra land drop. Oh, and we'll actually, this will be on 6 next turn, so I can block the Matter Shaper, and if they play Blood Moon, I can still bounce it. They cut off Ragavan, so like the only thing they could have is Obligator. If they play Obligator, they can't Blood Moon. Okay, so... Can't you just savor Uptick Wrenn into Ult Wrenn Velomachus? I cannot. I'm not sure where the math is breaking down for you. You vote EOT Savor? Well, if I was gonna do that, I shouldn't have put the dwarf into play. It's too late now. No, I'm not doing that. I mean, I'm not doing it now. That's a fantastical draw. No, it's okay, JK Torborg. I was just curious, like because it happens to people all the time, right? They'll definitely know like how something works. And it happens to me all the time, actually. I was like, I definitely know how thing X works. And then my go-to explanation is like if you ask me outside of the game, I definitely would know how the interaction is. What are you doing? Opponent, what are you doing? This is not a play. This is not a play. You can't play instants. You have a Blood Moon and you... Whatever. Are they letting me Velomachus because they have a Obligator and one more mana? On its own, that won't kill me, though. And they can't flip into Bolts. They can't flip into Bone Crushers. I guess they could flip into Dismember and kill the Velomachus. Alright, I can play this game, opponent. That's fine by me. Fine by me. Don't I just win? Yeah, I could have actually. Because they're at 9? No, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I could have won. Yeah, I could have won. I could have won there. It's fine. They don't have an out. I don't know why they didn't decide to do anything last turn. Okay. That's exactly what I'm going to do, Phoenix. Oh, no, but I could have killed them last turn by going Creativity, a dwarf, into a dragon. I have this dwarf without summoning sickness. So we attack for 6, we Prismari Command and ping with Wrenn and Six. That was the play. But this is also, like, there's just nothing that they can do to beat this. We're not playing with our food, actually. I mean, I did make a mistake, which, like, if I had really thought it all out and actually looked for the kill them line, it was there. But it's fine. That's what everyone who's not playing this deck right now, Jen and I, should be saying. They should all be saying those exact words. I should have Creativity to dwarf into a dragon. Anyone who's not doing this, they're missing out. Woo! All right. Just overkill him a little bit. Oh! We're against Shorian? Well, there is I assume your name is Howton? Howton? Uh, there is a blue-red list that's floating around that's pretty good with the Archons. It's been in the 5-0s multiple times. I 5-0'd with it once. Is this good enough in the dark against Shorian? It's almost definitely specifically 4-color control. I really... On the draw, this is so tough. His hand is fine. Just like it really needs a Wrenn and Six or Teferi. Yeah, the video with it is on my YouTube, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna keep, I just... I mean, this is fine. It's not great. 4-color is going to be one of the trickier matchups for the Velomachus version. It's... Okay. Yeah. Oh! Oh, thank God! It's some kind of terrible Saheeli deck. Obviously, I'm joking, but like, proper 4-color Ephemerate is much more terrifying for us than this. I'm gonna try that one, and Grixis for the Reanimator both seem fun. Yeah, I hate the card Unmarked Grave, and I also kind of hate the card Persist. So, I'm just not a big fan of Reanimator in Modern. I would like it if it was something like Legacy, where it's just kind of like really, really, really degenerate. Like, because at least then you're just like, every game you're like, you have an answer? Cool. Like, you just force check every time. Just always jam. And then, other than that, like, you gotta learn the sideboard dance, but... Okay, so this is a Teferi or Saheeli turn for them. I think remanding is better than playing a Wrenn and Six that I don't need. Although I guess... Yeah, no, the problem is I can't beat Teferi if they resolve that. Even Ping Bolt doesn't work if they uptick. So yeah, we have to hold here. Problem currently is Delver's the fun police. I mean, Delver's always the fun police. Well, I'm going to play a 3-color build in a second, Yuatun. Sorry, Howtun? Is that right? Is Howtun something like that? Is that correct? Elementals. Oh, Yoda. Jotun? Do you want Jotun or Jotun? Or like Jotun? Where are you from? Brazil? Joe is fine. Yeah, but I thought in Brazilian it was like how. Maybe I'm just being goofy. So do I want to start plussing Wrenn and Six in this matchup? They're probably on the maximum number of Furies. But it will force them to pitch for a Fury. I'm definitely not shocking this. Oh, but if they're gonna Fury, I want the Bolt for the Fury. Especially if they Ephemerate and to keep it. How do I... Yeah, it's probably fine to go this way. Oops. If they Fury, they can't kill my token and my Wrenn and Six. Now, the ultimate would be if they go Risen Reef, Fury Ephemerate.
Just give him one of these.
Lunderbolt! Thanks for the follow. That is a great name. Kind of went a little, what's that crazy American pundit's name? Steve Jones? Something Jones. Alex Jones. I have a really good MTG Alex Jones bit in my head, but I'm never going to say it out loud because it's a little much. Fun fact, the guitar line in this is simplified from the original. Don't know why. Don't know why. Okay. So there's a 3-beat rhythm in the chorus, Jen and I. One and it's gonna come in on the second half here. Is it? No, is it post-chorus? I guess it's only in the intro. So we're playing fire here because I want to save the bolt because it's mana efficient. They're just not playing it. Second ephemerate, okay. I'm sure they'll play. Oh, they'll play it again on the re-intro during the or after the bridge, or after the drum and vocal chorus. At least I think they will. Third ephemerate. The thing is, their ephemerates are countering their own ephemerates here, so it's really like not a super beneficial trade for them. Oh, maybe here? No? It's supposed to be there. Oh, there it is. Left channel. Bat, 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 bat. So if you hear that, so you got your bars of 4, and then that rhythm is taking up, let's call it 1.5 out of 4. And what's supposed to happen is those 1.5s start adding up and crossing bar lines. It's easier on the original, Jen and I. It's much louder, but you should be able to hear it after the solo here. No, because it's a breakdown with just voice and drums. But anyway, if you got a bar, like the time here is 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, right? What you're going to end up with is a pattern going. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. No, it's not 5-4. This is a cross rhythm PKU for all. So we can't realistically try to go off here because there's a very good chance they have a Solitude. This game is going to take some, say, clever navigation. I think I got to crack the clue here because if I draw a Teferi, I'm almost definitely going to play it. But anyway, the point is, in the Rascal Flatts version of Life is a Highway, they cut the pattern off every bar where it's supposed to go over the bar line. I don't know why, because it's not something that, like, basically any listener would ever notice. So I really don't understand why they decided to do it that way. Like, it's just a very strange choice to me. Subtlety. Yeah, I'm not wasting any resources on this. They can, I'm into music? Well, I have a degree in music. I'm not going to remand it. It's uncounterable, but, like... You could be into music without knowing any of the stuff I just talked about, Flat Cake. Like, there's no requirement to know music theory if you want to yeah, I'm not letting them take my Wrenn and Six for free here. If they want to play their last ephemerate on this, is it their last one? No, it's not. I mean, Storm used to play it, Carrion Lich, like all the time. So I mean, current modern? Well, I mean, you would need the Remand half to be more valuable than it currently is, because Brazen Borrower is infinitely better for most decks that would consider playing a card like that, right? My other Dwarven Mines are in my hand. It's pretty good versus Titan. Yeah, Storm is like the one deck, right? My exes live in Texas. I mean, I'm not JK Torborg because I feel like if that did exist, it would be really, really obnoxious. Yeah. Wild. They know I'm on Velomachus? Huh, weird. I think if I put a dwarf in here, they'll probably be incentivized to try to remove it. But this is getting a little tight. It depends, Carrion. It depends on if it actually is like Remand or if it's like unsubstantiated, because those cards do have different text, just for full clarity. Okay, I'm gonna cycle one of these Remands, just because I don't have enough mana to play it next turn anyway. All right. Second Cavern. Okay, they don't have enough mana to cast another Solitude, so they need another Solitude white card in hand, and they need another white card because I have a Remand. So we're in a good spot here against most things that could happen. Is this second Risen Reef? Oh, it's Omnath? Hyper Jomnath they are to play. This is most acceptable. Oh, Locust of the Royal. All right. All right. Yeah. Yeah. That'll cook. All right. Cool. All right. Let's see if they have Solitude white card. If they don't, we might steal this. That was a bad draw. A branch manager. Well, that's just delightful. Show it to me, baby. Got another one? Got another one? Nope. All right. Gotta hit a time warp. Because otherwise they just cast the Solitude next turn. Ah, what? God, what a jerk. What a jerk. All right. Yeah, I guess. Why they printed Solitude? Because we already have Teferi Time Raveler. Oh my god, I have all these. I have so much stuff to board out. Sorry. That said, I think. You play the Alpine Moon for Cavern of Souls? I'm not playing the Remands. That's I think it's a really bad play. Well, I only have 3. And as we just saw, they're not very good against pitch elementals. They're okay, but no, you don't keep the Remands against elementals. Maybe we'll keep one. Veil seems okay. Against what? Doesn't work against Subtlety. Doesn't work against Solitude. It doesn't work against Fury. You sure on that one? I think we're going to go like this. This seems really crazy, but I think we're doing it like that. I think we're going to do it like that. I'm going to keep this. Yeah, because I don't want to go all in on trying to find a Wrenn and Six in the opener. This is a good 6. It's a very, very acceptable 6-card hand. The problem with ending Baby Dino is that against elementals, you're almost always trading on mana parity, which is not good enough against that deck. So it's like if you have to have 3 mana to remove a Risen Reef, that's a really bad trade for you. Or I should have attacked with the crab there. Let him know who's boss. Let's go this time. The song has some of my favorite quality singer-isms. For some reason, no one can sing the word love as love. It's always love. Love. I'm sure it's yet another situation, because I've run into this situation before where it's like, oh, the vowel is easier. It is a banger. Song is a banger. Cannot deny Love Somebody is a banger. Settle to me. Go ahead. It's fine by me. They must have it. Or Force? They play Force sometimes. Okay. Did they pitch a Time Raveler? Nice. Top, yeah. Someone's tampering with the evidence. Surgically? It's surgical. Who is that? That's a Dota 2 hero. Oh. Fuck, who says that? I looked it up before. The line is it's surgical. But I can never remember who this is. Hyperjomnet? Okay. I was supposed to... Nah. I wanted to pitch that for... it's probably okay to have an extra blocker. You have another subtlety blue card. That's illegal. Force blue card, too. Come on now. Okay, good. Like, what? No way. I pitch Iona here. Yeah, I'm not casting this anytime soon. I want to have literally any castable spell. I have 4 Time Warps in my deck. So the only punish for playing this is if I draw specifically Velomachus. 3, 4, 5, 6. No, it's not, because I don't have the next mana anyway. Yeah. We've assembled the supervillain team. You've never drawn a fetch land in your life. They do have a Solitude in their hand, but that's fine. Well, yeah, but I need to cycle my Emrakul to get to the Iona now, Carrion. Because I discarded it. Which I'm not... I don't think it was an incorrect decision. I'm just saying I did do that, and I will now need to get through some extra hoops if that is a goal. This Urian Elementals deck is everywhere. I've never seen it until just now. Well, they crushed me in game 1, Jiggy, but they had a pretty ludicrous hand. They had Solitude, then Solitude white cards, and another white card when I remanded it. Yeah, it's really good for your deck, obviously. It's not good for this configuration. There are castings? Oh, this has got to be Fury. Fury kill Wrenn and Six would be my guess. Okay, they didn't put Urian in hand, so they have to have Solitude white card in hand, because they have a Solitude. They haven't put Urian in their hand yet, so it's got to be... Really? Ephemerite? But opponent, if I have a creativity, you... Okay. Okay. Oh, they probably... But then... Or whatever. They might not know creativity can target tokens. Okay, so let's play this tight and do this in the right order. So, plussing Nahiri first is the most important thing. It makes her harder to kill, which... Now we can plus the Wrenn and Six. Now we play the Teferi. So if they want to ephemerate their Solitude or Fury, they do it now. Yeah, they did have an ephemerate. Which means they did have Solitude white card. Okay, so probably just killing my Nahiri here. But Teferi blocks the ephemerate from coming back. And blocks their Solitude for next turn. So we just do this, plus Teferi, play the Scalding Tarn. We have instant speed, Harvard Evidence, and we'll crack a clue. This is not looking great for the opponent. Obviously, there's a lot of draws they can have that are really, really good. Any fetch land is a bad time for me, but not that bad. Having Crab Brave? Yeah. Do I care about taking 4? Yeah, sure. That was weird little delay. I mean, it wasn't weird. Like, obviously, that's what happens, but... we didn't 5-0, Donk. We got sniped. We got taken down. Not sniped. Not stream sniped. But we got taken down by Jund in the last round, so no. And I meant to play Prison Tron, but I accidentally ran back this deck. So we were 3-0, 6-0 in this league before we ran into Elementals. They took game 1 off me. Okay, this is the window. This is the window right here. Okay. No, I'm not thinning because I want a dwarf token potentially during their turn. So if I down tick Teferi now, it means, one, they might not be able to play Omnath and Uriah next turn. But it does mean the Fury Flicker kills my Teferi. God. Oh, but I have the Bolt for it. Okay. Okay. So we're doing Teferi first because it doesn't cost me any mana. You know, we could have drawn a Time Warp there, but I guess not is good enough. Is there anything I could draw that I want badly enough here? No. Okay. The Tribal Changeling deck? You mean Dwarf Bugs? It's fun. Not great, but it's fun. It can kill you on turn 3. Oh, gee. Why are you also playing Lightning Bolt? I guess they're playing 80 cards. All right. Well, no, I mean, I'm not saying it's a great argument to that. I'm just saying that is remarkable for a creature deck, like what that deck is. Yeah, that's the dream here, Carrion. Not normally PKU for all. It is technically possible. Would you like to ephemerate, opponent? Because we know they have Solitude. Okay, Time Warp, please. One time. Well, we got a couple shots at it. And by a couple, I mean like one. Right, let's just do this first. One time. Time Warp. So this only puts Velomachus in. It's probably worth getting the Solitude out of their hand and possibly the Orion too. And by probably, I mean it absolutely is. Because if they don't also deal with Wrenn and Six, we just steal this game. Creativity X2. They could let it resolve, and then they Solitude the Velomachus. I guess they don't know what it's getting, so they'd probably go first. But I don't want to play with fire here because I have a really good plan if they Solitude here. If they don't, they're gonna Solitude if it resolves. If they let this resolve, which they shouldn't, but if they did, and then they Solitude the Velomachus, it's all upside for me. Whereas Creativity X2, if they wait until afterwards, I get wrecked. Now, I'm not sure they would or wouldn't. It's really hard to know because they don't know what could be in my deck, and I don't know how familiar they are with Creativity. So it's just really difficult to say. They pitched Orion, okay. Time Cop. So we'll go Creativity Bolt. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Time Cop. Time Cop, make a Dwarf, Creativity Bolt, get swinging. Oh my god, I don't have a land in my hand. Fuck. Why did I think I could do that? Alright, it's fine-ish. So instead we go... I can still do the Creativity. I can't do the Bolt unless I draw a land. Did I play a land this turn? I have not yet played a land this turn. God, I thought I nailed everything down. All right, so we're gonna minus Teferi to try to find a land. No, I didn't play the land for the dwarf, did I? Oh God, did I? I bet I did. Activates Wrenn and Six. Plays Scalding Tarn. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Fuck. Yeah, I did fetch. I know. I know. Because they have a fetch land in play, bouncing Omnath with Teferi is not a good line. Because if they go Omnath fetch land, they wipe my planeswalkers. I could go Wrenn and Six, ping bolt, bounce target nothing. I suppose. I mean, we still have the problem with the fetch land, right? But no, but I can't find a land here. Finding a land doesn't help me right now. Finding a land lets you bolt Tef and Velomachus. Yes. I won't play Wrenn and Six, that's fine. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, yeah. That'll do. Woo! And that's infinite turns. So now the important thing is to win quickly. I could have attacked and then taken an extra turn. I don't think so. Okay, and now we put in Velo, plus we have infinite turns. Okay, we gotta pick up one more game win here. This helps. Okay, so I have 2 turns now. One turn. 2 turns. You're just dead, opponent. This doesn't... Oh, sure, whatever. If you want to waste my time, that's fine. It's not fine, but it's fine enough. I can kill him now. Whew! All right. Okay. Did I see anything that makes me want to change my sideboarding? No. Their time Ravelers slightly make me want Prismatic Ending. Yeah, it's probably better than Cleansing Wildfire. Not much, but Cleansing Wildfire is also not particularly good. Still don't know if they're saying radio on or radio up in the song Chicken Fried. Still don't know. Could look it up. Not gonna. Well, the biggest reason I have the Velo in Shadowless is because I want to have extra win conditions against the deck that's like all Solitudes and Furies. Well, radio up just like sounds more, I don't know, country to me. I do like old country. I think new country is really goofy. I like it. It's really goofy, but I like it. Like it's just it's a little bit, I don't know, like anachronistic when they're like, "Yeah, get that T-Pain on the radio." And it's like, I mean, yeah, you're right. It's like the radio on is fine. I mean, old people have the radio on, but you want the radio up. It's very 80s. Or is that song from the 70s? Turn up the radio. I want now to give me some more. I don't know all the words. I just mumble around until it sounds kind of close. Just like the guys in the 80s. Yeah, I'm bouncing that for sure. I didn't have the ending until in my hand until I bounced the Omnath, unfortunately. I mean, you could check the tape. I'm fairly certain that was the sequence. And the rain. That's the harmony I was looking for. Love. That's the one. My voice is not in shape yet, but it will be in a couple weeks. Okay. We're just going to keep digging until we find a creativity, and then we're going to play it for like X3? Hey, Johnny Mnemonic. Okay. I guess if they have double Ephemerate, it's kind of sketch. Holy shit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, whoops. Play that easily. Triple hard evidence draw. And triple Prismari Command. So actually, I can't tell if this draw is completely disgusting or not, but this is the correct draw if we want to cast Emrakul. Just fun facts. Resolves. Oh god, but with the Omnath in play? Oh well, I'm not going to try to kill it with all their mana up. It is a sick draw. They're going face. They do play Bolt. I mean, I'm going to have to fetch eventually anyway. That should be the order, Baby Dino, yeah. That'll fly. Go. Why? We can cast Iona. It takes a lot of treasures. I'd rather cast Velomachus first and see what happens. If they Solitude it, I gain a bunch of life, which at the moment is kind of helpful. Oh no, we just play that card first. That's what we're going to do first. And then we'll see where they go from here. They have to do something with their Fury. Yeah, unless they're playing Force of Negation, which they could be. No way. Red? Bolt, Wrenn and Six? Oh, red, white. Helix? Yep. They don't have any white mana up now? I'm doing it, dude, but like I got to keep taking game actions too, and I have to spend a little bit of time thinking about what those actions are. So I am aware that there's a clock. I am aware that I am low on clock, and that there's a very high likelihood the way I lose this game is from lack of clock, let's say. At the same time, I think I'm playing pretty well considering how tight this looks. So okay, so I can spend literally all my mana, or all my treasures to exile the Omnath here. I don't think that that's a good choice. Does Iona on white win faster? Faster than what? They bounced one of my clues? I think they did. Interesting. Faster than your other plan. My plan right now is to run them through their resources, of which they have many. So I don't know what my other plan was anymore. I've lost track. There's a lot of stuff going on. I'm just dealing with the game that's in front of me. That's the best I can tell you. It's still the Ephemerate. They won't have mana for it. Okay. There's subtlety here. I think I die. Fuck. No, I'm not dead, but could die to the attack. It's not likely. Shit, that's so good. The fuck? No way. They still have the Orion? Oh my god, what? Oh shit. Well, we're just dead. Oh, fuck, that was so close. I mean, we're not dead, but it's just really bad. I don't think I can win this. Creativity off the top actually might do it. I'm not sure. Oh, right, I knew I was drawing the Iona. Sorry, off this. What do I have to bounce here? Is it furry? So I have to kill everything, essentially. I can't win this anymore. Purely on even if I resolve the Iona and attack down, I won't be able to do it. But I think if this game were allowed to move to its natural conclusion, I think we would win. Yeah. I didn't even plus my Teferi. Oh! You can't play Teferi, opponent. What did they manage to play here? Second Muldrifter. Never mind. We need something. Otherwise, I lose. I mean, I don't lose, but... Oh, fuck. This could flip into Solitudes. Whatever. Ah! No! I needed to target all three. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Yep. All right. Oh, wait. They give me life here. Actually, making them choose targets is going to mess with their clock. Yeah. I couldn't ending. I don't have 5 colors. Oh, we got him on clock. Hilarious! Oh. Heart pounding. All right, hold on. I need a minute. Tweetworthy? I mean, I didn't like I didn't take any pictures there. It's hard to yeah, it doesn't usually happen, Stiffy. It does not usually happen. Sorry about that. Or maybe I should do it more often. I've seen a very successful streamer who does it all the time, so on purpose. He just fucks with his chat. Whew. They didn't scoop Larynx. They didn't. I tried, but we got him. Yeah, Corky Boy. Man, that was like... Sorry, and the only reason I asked Corky Boy is I've gotten multiple 4-1s where we went to the very last match with this deck recently, and people really want the Velomachus deck to be like back on the map. And it seems like it's good enough if I could win that match. And apparently the deck you're playing is everywhere. So I know you're on the way to 502. You were under no obligation to concede. And actually, you almost got there. And if you had actually taken the time to Solitude, I know the clock was impossible to manage there. Our first ever trophy? Maybe. All right, I'll be back in 1 second, and then we'll try to get it. I'll try to play tight if we run into burn. Those were crazy games. Crazy games. I started that last game down by like 2.5 minutes. How do you think Storm is holding today? I want to play it, but it seems like walking straight into removal seems bad in this meta. You mean Blue-Red Storm? I think one of the advantages of Blue-Red Storm would be that you can play your creature and then go off in response to their first removal spell. Go off, partially. And you also have the option of you can just combo off without a creature in play. Like, it's harder, but you can do it, right? So 5-0 predictions? Sure. 100k beans, good lord. I'm not worthy. Alright, let's just take it slow. Unless going fast is what we need to do. Then we'll do that. That's a keep. That's a keep. Oh no. Well, at least we're a better build than creativity here. Yeah, the problem here is we're never going to hit our 4th land because of the Karen. If it's any payoff but Karn, we're okay. So they have the turn 3 Tron. If it's Karn, we lose. If it's not Karn, we might win. Karn 7, obviously. I don't know if that's obvious, but come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, well, we can kill it. Target the wrong land. Do it! Right, now you may exile this. Oh, fuck. Tower, Ulamog. Mine? Ugin? Ugin's usually beatable. Does it go 2 to 9, then 11? Okay. I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, we've got 2 savers in hand. That's not great. Second Karn would obviously end us here. Same with Baby Karn now actually would be a problem. That's fine. Another tower? Jesus. If they have a Warping Whale, we'll lose for sure, but that's fine too. Like, nothing I can do about it. Okay, let's see if we can grab a Bolt or something. Help us push damage. Alright, this is it. Yep. Alright. Come in! Mark! Mark, we're going for the 5-0! Deck doesn't want to lose! Deck doesn't want to lose! I thought I had... It's fine. Got them. They're dead. Woo! Relic exiled the fetch. Sure. I actually lost track of what was or wasn't in my graveyard at any point, so, I mean, it doesn't matter if Relic exiled the fetch or not. I literally didn't have any ability to track. Alright, they're off it. We should have lost. We should have lost. I can't say it any more clearly than we should have lost. But this deck is better against Tron. Yeah, we never would have been able to do that, by the way, with 4-color creativity. Period. I just want to be very, very clear with people. This deck does have a distinct advantage in the metagame, which is that this can beat a deck like Tron going turn 3 nut draw like that. All right, is this right? This looks correct. Boosh! Boosh! We're up a game again in the 4-0. They keep their 7. They mull to 6. All right, I think we take a mull here. Like, we beat a map only, and we don't beat it. But I think I need more of a plan than this. This is slightly better. Yeah, this is slightly better. We'll just kill on sight. Good, good, good. Mm-hmm. Yikes. So we're not going to ice them this turn because they can't have Tron this turn. And I don't have a plan yet for turn 4. So I need to be able to keep them off their Tron mana on 3. Now, this is O-Stone. It's a huge pain in the ass. But they don't have 5 mana yet, so... But O-Stone is a real pain for this deck. I didn't need to shock, sorry. If they just have the Tron here, what did they reveal? The tower. So they might not. Might have had Karn 4. They just have the Tron, of course. Okay, we just need to draw Prismari Command. It's not a Prismari Command. Okay, we're cycling a Triome this turn. We have plenty of outs for O-Stone. Actually, less because Teferi's not in the deck right now. Teferi's not really an out for this, so. Also, most threats that they play will cause them to tap off their ability to activate the O-Stone, but the threats don't actually stop me from killing them. So. And Unbreakable Wit. Getting a little Troned out here. Sanctum to hand. That's... Oh, no. Sanctum and threat? Not yet. They are probably appropriately worried about just getting bopped out of this game. Oh, I should have fetched the dwarf first. Okay, that's fine. I want the option of instant speed dwarf later. I want the option of instant speed 2 dwarfs. Yes, yes. Okay. They have Ulamog? They have nothing? Good God. Let's go tapped Stomping Ground, Dwarven Mine. No, I don't need to thin by that much. We're on cast Velo next turn. Bunch of O-stones and all is dust? I guess so. So if they had Ulamog plus O-stone activation, which they would have with the third tower. Okay, they're one short. Yeah, Warping Whale's definitely possible, right? Main decked Sundering Titan, so they brought that in from the board, I guess. Emrakul the Promised End to hand. It doesn't cost 6. I think it costs 11. So how do I set up the win here? We go to attack. No, we play Velomachus this turn. Play Velomachus this turn. They pop their O-stone. But they have the Emrakul in hand. This doesn't work. Emrakul's gonna beat me. No, we have to draw a command or something similar. Prismatic Ending also works. Okay. I'm 1 mana short and double creativity. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They're gonna put the O-stone in their graveyard. Yeah, but I can't double creativity, Carrion. So it kind of doesn't matter. I think what we want to do here is play play a creativity and hope they cast Sundering Titan. Because if they do, I should be able to creativity afterwards. Creativity stone and your tokens. I mean, I understand. Yes, I can creativity the O-Stone, but it doesn't... It accomplishes the same thing if I creativity the O-Stone or I creativity one of my things. Right? They're just gonna pop the O-Stone. That's what's gonna happen. Right? And then the goal is I want them to Titan next turn, not to Emrakul. Because then I can resolve a second creativity. I guess creativity O-Stone is better because they will never ever let that resolve. Whereas if I creativity one of my things, they let it resolve, then they velo me. Or that's sorry. Don't worry about it. Then I don't have a velo in my deck for the second creativity. Okay. So what it... Okay. Okay. Not sure what that was about. So if I play a snow-covered plains, if they have the Sundering Titan, they can't kill the plains and the Foundry. Is that correct? I believe that's correct. Right, it just gets really confusing when almost everything is a mountain carrying lich. Yeah. I'm losing 4 lands, and the trick here is... So that means when they Titan, I have to put the Dwarf into play before the Titan trigger resolves. Because otherwise I won't have enough mountains. Because I lose a Steam Vents, a Sacred Foundry, Stomping Ground, and a mountain. Yeah, they'll probably kill both Steam Vents, Stomping Ground, Sacred Foundry. I think they're supposed to play Emrakul because it has a cast trigger. So that means even if I have a Remand or whatnot, I'm doomed. But we'll see. Yeah. So, I mean, that resolves. Well, I don't know that we're dead. I mean, it's certainly awful. Okay, so you should have done that first if you were planning on doing that. I'm going to have to put my Dwarf token into play here. Holy shit. Okay. I mean, it basically doesn't matter. I guess they could get Grafdigger's Cage here if they understand. Yeah. Okay, so that prevents Velomachus from casting spells. Now, we can easily beat it. It does not stop creativity from doing the creativity thing. So I'm very curious to see what they do with this turn. I'm hands off. I got nothing. I have no idea how they're going to play this. If Kaya was here, she would like instantaneously be like, "Oh, here's the crazy big rain play that you could never ever beat and you lose." They tap all the lands and cast Savor. That's a terrible choice. That would be a really, really good play for me. Yeah, Time Warp does say target. If I had drawn a Time Warp, that would have been hilarious. I wonder if Kaya's has ever done that. I have to tell her that that play exists, because then the Emrakul player would get the next turn, like after this one. So I wouldn't even get my turn, and then they'd be attacking me with Emrakul. So it would like fix the Emrakul nerf. Not nerf, but like Emrakul's downside on the mind control is that they do get an extra turn afterwards. And if you steal them and you get to Savor and Creativity for 0, yeah, I don't know, Flat Cake. I mean, that would be plenty smart. I just don't know. I can't tell you what they're gonna do here. I really have no idea. Apparently neither do they. If they just cast Velo and attack with it, that's insanely good for me. Okay. Not great, opponent. They killed the cage for me. Sick. Thanks, bud. They could have suicided one of my dwarves. So Velo can hit me a land draw. Not a land draw, an extra turn. Maybe hit an ice? Yeah, ice. But then but that's not good enough, right? I mean, it is definitely like one of the better things that could happen, but it's not good enough. There's a pro instant, right? Yeah, protection from instant. I can't do that, but I can't play the Savor. I'm 1 mana short. I think we just have to play Velo and attack and see what happens. I actually don't really know what could happen. Yeah, sorcery bounce spell. We don't have one. I put the Teferis in the sideboard. Oh, there's a lot of Time Warps in my deck. Oh, we could hit Creativity. So if I take an extra turn, I draw Creativity. That could be it. Go, crabs! Not the one I wanted. Cleansing Wildfire, not good enough. Prismari Command lets me cast the Savor. Savor gives me an extra turn. I can't cast a Creativity if I draw it. I think this means we're dead. If I had Teferis in my deck, I could play the Prismari Command to try to Teferi, although they get another Emrakul trigger, so that's really no good. I think we're just done here. I mean, as long as they don't miss their block. But seems unlikely. Okay. Ugh, close one. It's okay. It's okay. We have a good matchup. That did not mean that Teferi's worth bringing in. I think everything else in the deck is fine. None of this disrupts Tron very well. Yeah, all right. Shit, this hand is so close. That's it. This is the hand. Oh, that's cool, Rock Sacristan. Yeah, I sorry about that. There's so many things I wish I could do with my life. I wish I could do them all, you know? Opponent mulls to 6. All right. We're about to find out of Light and Shadow. Whether or not I 5-0 this league, we're going to play Jeskai Velomachus afterwards, and we'll find out. Yeah. As it has been once, Jiggy, as it will be always. Free spells are always fun to play with and against, right? Maybe, Jig. Maybe. Let's see if they miss the second turn Tron land here. Nope. Do they have the scrying? They don't. They got it. All right. Okay, so Dismember and Warping Whale both destroy my soul here. I mean, I know how I'm playing this, Jig. I just need to grit my teeth and do it. Like, that's really all there is. Nah, this card doesn't matter. It looks like it matters. It doesn't matter. It wants to matter. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we'll see, but I'm going to hit my clue. The problem is Dismember kills Velomachus. But that is the great flaw with this build in general. All right, they don't have anything. All right, Copium, full miss. Okay, so O Stone destroys my soul. Ugin destroys my soul. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. That doesn't matter. Karn. Yeah. Motherfucker. Oh, I mean, we could draw another creativity. Like, it's not over. Okay, the land they picked up was the power plant. Yeah. Now this matters. Obviously, you know, I was being a little bit hyperbolic when I said it didn't, but Ghost Quarter Wrenn. I mean, that'd be great, but I mean, realistically, you do not want to play a Ghost Quarter in this deck. So like, oh, Ghost Quarter when? Never. Probably better to just play more Cleansing Wildfires in the sideboard. Okay. I thought it was a typo. I thought that was supposed to be Ghost Quarter Wrenn. Yeah. We had all 7 time warps, but that's what happens with this deck sometimes. You just miss. No, I don't have all your luck, Jiggy. Some of it maybe, but not all. Sorry. God bless it. Yeah, it's definitely a problem for the Jeskai build, Rockstacker Stan. But I mean, okay. God, and they had to have the O Stone too. It's like, ugh, it's so tough. We'll see what they exile here. Probably they can't exile. They have to plus. Yeah. No. Oh my god. Fuck. Oh my god. I can still top deck creativity exactly. Seems unbeatable. It's not. We can top deck creativity and just take the game. Now, I think that's literally the only thing I can top deck, but God, I can't believe it. After that game 1, they're so well set up here, but that's what this deck is. I get it. I know what I registered. I know why I registered it. It's just tough to lose like that. Sure. Okay. Does anyone know a good like children's charity to know that I should donate to if I win this? Something. Dedicate my life to Jesus. Not Make-A-Wish? Got it. Alright. We're only attacking them here. Yeah, St. Jude is the one that my that the cruise line does. So I could attack Karn, which would give me the safety out of there's 6 in 35. How are we doing on odds? $76. If I hit Time Warp, it's just over with this attack. If I hit Savor, we need to hit another. I mean, attacking Karn is only relevant if they don't have another way to take Velo off the table. It's very unlikely. All right. Okay, Savor is fine. That's not it, but it's fine. But this means there's 6 cards on the bottom, so we have 28 in library. There's going to be 27 unknowns in a second. So next turn we go odds 27, 7, 5, 1. 80.1% chance, assuming I don't draw a Time Warp here, to get another one. Come on. We already found the hard RNG here. We already beat the hard RNG. Come on. Come on. Come on. Just need one more, baby. Come on. Don't draw. Fuck. Come on. Come on. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do this to me. All right, so that went down to like 60, but we got it. It's over. We got it. I do got your luck. Velomachus is back in the 5-0 dumps, baby. Woo! Oh, I should have played the Dwarven Mine. Glad it wasn't relevant. Oh, yeah, sure. Just give me more. You know what? When it doesn't matter, just give me more. Floats a green. Plays Veil this summer? Ooh. Okay. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Well, we have a lot more outs. But I am on one land. Oh, my God. Uh-oh. They're not dead. Are they? Oh, they're still dead. Sorry, I was just scared that was relevant. It wasn't. They were telling me that they should have done that before, and they are 100% correct. They should have. They had the win and they punted by not doing that sooner. Oh my God. Well, I should have played the land last turn, Goomanu, but I assumed since they hadn't done anything by that point that they couldn't, which is obviously a bad assumption. Oops. So I have a second instance of Magic Online running, or it will in a second. There you are. Yeah, that was unexpected. No, that's not what I want. I want this. Need a little wider. Wait, can I get it back over the game? Ah! Damn it! Stupid. I hate it when Magic Online patches. Because then it installs itself, or it throws itself on a second, what do you call it? Shortcut. So we just went 9-1 with this deck, by the way. And 2 leagues in both those leagues we were on the bubble for the trophy. That was an insane league too. The match against Elementals was completely insane. How important is Wrenn in this list? In my opinion, incredibly important. But we are going to go and play a Jeskai version in a second. So we'll see if I feel the same way afterwards. But I think it's incredibly important. The main reason why is that Wrenn and Six is disproportionately insane with the card Time Warp. and is significantly improved by the card Savor the Moment, which are both cards you need to play anyway for this deck to work. So it subsidizes some of the mediocrity of some of your combo pieces and in addition to that is insanely good in the strategy. And it's just a good card in the metagame. So I personally think it's very, very good, but